So formula auditing is nothing but a technique to audit your formula. In accounts, if you relate that to concept, it is nothing but a concept which will allow you to actually validate and check the formulas that you have used in your Excel sheet. And to some extent, if you remember, I have told you some ways to check your formulas. Remember, I told you a shortcut of checking the Excel formula, and you can easily check that with that shortcut of control and backtick. But apart from backtick, it will also give you more options, because in formula auditing, please remember, the aim is not to just do editing. The aim will also be to see from where the input has come or from where the output has been derived, so that we can actually find out the missing unexplained error which is happening in the Excel sheet. Because sometime, as you must be now aware, that many a times when we're working in the Excel, we write numbers and we do the processing, but many a times we get those answers that we can't explain very easily, because reason being, we do not know the input values and from where they are coming in. See, the table which I make on the Excel sheet now, it will be a very small table having 4 rows and 4 columns. That way tracking is very easy. But just imagine, having a table with the 1,000 rows and 1,000 columns. Tracking any input value in that big table is just next to impossible. You just can't go down to individual cell one by one. And remember, in the office, you have only 8 hours to work, and your boss will only give you few minutes to work on that particular problem. And you can't just afford to spend one complete hour to audit your formula. Well, that way you are giving message about your own efficiency only. So that way we have this option of this formula auditing, which if we use, it will speed up our task of finding the errors which are coming up. So formula auditing is nothing but the concept which will allow us to customize our tracking options. We can see the formula, we can track the input of the formula, we can also track the dependence or precedence that we have in the formula, right? So before I use this formula auditing, I will have to make a very small table which I will be using for formula auditing, right? So let me just use a very simple formula auditing option. So I write 1 comma 2 1 2 3 5. Let me just write in a double manner so that we can differentiate the input values. Okay, so let me write with the 3 digit, we have with the 5 digit, 6 digit, 7 digit, and so on. Let me do one more, and so that we can get more tracking. Oh, wait a minute. This. Now I'm going to use some function with this. So I say this. Further, I do the same thing with the other columns as well. So I do that now. Further, I use equal to, I say A21 plus 2, right? And in a similar manner, I will simply drag this down just to have a number. Now I do the same thing with the B21 plus 10. I'm just doing random calculations with a number to just have some formula roots which we can track down during formula auditing. So we have D21 plus A21. Oh, it has given me the, oh, sorry, A12 is not there. So that is why it has given me that answer. So I say 21, and now this will give me the answer. In a similar manner, I want to write B21 plus 7, and I say further C21 plus A21. Wait a minute. And next, I write randomly any number. And these are the independent numbers. Oh, no, let me write something over here. So I say equal to C17 plus 14. In a similar manner, I write this also. So I write D20. I'm just trying to use the formulas which I have used in the previous cells with a reason. And the reason you will understand immediately when I go for formula auditing. So I repeat one more time, formula auditing, no doubt we haven't done that in the theory, but I'll be doing that. So don't you worry, guys, on this, right? But I'll just tell you the meaning and I'll practically show you what we mean by formula auditing. So formula auditing will actually allow me to audit my work which I've done on the sheet just now. So I've done used couple of formulas. I've actually used multiple values in this. I've also used the output of one cell in the other cell, and now I'm going to audit my formulas and my values. So for this, what we do, you have to go to the home command. In the home command, you see the formula option. In the formula option, you will have the second last option. If you just see above your sheet, formula auditing. It is actually between defined names and calculation. So you go to the formula auditing part of the formula option. And in that, you will see 6 main options appearing over here. And the 6 main options are show formula, error checking, evaluate formula, trace precedence, trace dependence, and remove errors. So we'll do one by one these options, and I repeat one more time. It's very simple, but yes, practically, it may look very simple, but theoretically, you will have to write in detail about their meanings. So in the theory exam, I repeat again, there might be a very full-fledged question on this. But practically, it may be asked for 1 or 1.5 or 2 marks, but not more than that because there's nothing much to be done over here. So I will simply go to the first option as show formulas, which we've already done. But just to repeat that, I will press on that and I will get all formulas which I have written in my table. So you will see very clearly, now I'm not getting individual values, but I'm getting the formulas which I've written over there. So that is one way to audit your formula, because for auditing formula, you actually need to see the formula. And that way you can actually see if there is any error that you have in the formula. So in the first 2 columns, rather the first 4 columns, there was no formula at all. So it is actually showing me the numbers. But wherever I've used the formula for sum, or maybe A24 plus 2 or C21 plus A21, it has shown me that formula by clicking on this show formula. If I click on this show formula one more time, it will revert back to the original table which I had with me. And I can do that very easily. If I just say control backtick, it will give me the same table which I was getting by pressing show formula. All right. And if I press control backtick one more time, it will revert back to the original table. All right. Next option after show formula, if you see in the command bar, you have error checking. So I click on that. And since indeed there is no error in my sheet, it is saying that the error check is complete for the entire sheet. But try doing some error. We have done so many errors, so I won't repeat that. Try doing some error and then press this particular sheet and this error checking option, and then you will get more options over there. So I just say okay, and if I go further, it can actually trace error, it can check error, but since there is no error in my sheet, it won't help me if I click on these 2 options. Maybe when I do any error randomly, I can press that and I can get the answer. I'll do that in the other class when I'm having, but I know we are having short time. I need to go for the other options. Next is evaluate formula. If I click on that, it is actually give me this window which will show the whole function which I've written over there. So when I can see the function, I can very easily make a change over there. And when I say evaluate, this will actually give me right answer because there is no error in that. So it is giving me 15 as the answer, which is the answer again, which I'm getting in the table also. So I'll simply close that.